Good morning and welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead. This is Matthew and Lisa. Today I'm doing honeydew stuff and that requires heavy lifting. What are you going to have me do today?
We are going to pull up some landscaping behind us and putting in a new raised bed.
She's going to pull up some landscaping behind us. I'm going to be dragging sticks and logs. Y'all stick around, let's have a little fun on the Piney Woods Homestead. Alright, so this gives you an idea of what we're doing. Lisa went online and bought this metal raised bed contraption that she put together. And she did some landscaping here years ago. She's going to pull every bit of that out while I'm dragging sticks and logs out of the woods to fill in the bottom of this thing. And we're going to get her a little raised bed here close to the house, outside of the garden, where she can keep a few small things that she needs right inside the kitchen. Y'all, I'm just out here loading up Lisa some rotten wood and stuff to throw down inside of that new raised bed. That's how we like to build them. We like to put rotten stuff down in the bottom. As it decomposes, it's helping to make good soil. Some of what I'm throwing in here is pine. Some of it's poplar. And contrary to popular belief, even what I used to believe, pine is not going to make your soil very acidic. And y'all, this is copperhead country right here. Anytime you're working around old dead trees and logs. My mama got bit by one. I think she might have been pregnant with me. I'm not sure. I think I've told the story so many times that mama was pregnant with me picking peas. She got bit by a copperhead, almost died, and that's the reason I turned out so big and strong, was from that copperhead bite. Y'all, she might not have been pregnant with me, but she did get bit by one a long time ago. And y'all, Daddy, he kept that copperhead, the head off the copperhead, in a jar of vinegar in the kitchen for a long time. I don't know how smart that was, but it was pretty cool to look at. Scared the bejesus out of Mama. All right, I believe I got enough stuff for Lisa to throw down in the bottom of that bed. Let's get on back up there and check on her, what kind of progress she's made. Y'all, who keeps a copperhead head in a jar of vinegar in the kitchen? Well, as y'all can tell, we ain't yuppies. We like watching some of them on YouTube, but we're not yuppies. We've been doing this kind of living our whole life, y'all. So if, SHFT, how is it they say it? SHTF ever hits the fan, I think we've already lived through some of it in our life, so I believe we'll be just fine. Thanks to the good Lord and a little bit of redneck ingenuity. Y'all, while I'm over here, check out this thing. Buddy of mine I went to high school with, I ran into him yesterday in town, and I said, he does heating and air work, and I said, hey man, can you find me an old oil tank? I need to make a hog scalding pot. He said, I got one at the shop. Come get it, it's free. So this morning, I rolled out in the 3500 here, old Chevrolet, and picked this thing up. Gonna cut it in half, and we'll have us a new tool here on the homestead to scald hogs when we don't want to skin them. Y'all, I was trying to avoid any real manual labor here, but Lisa's got me digging up a shrub to move somewhere else to get it out of her way. So I guess I'm gonna be working the shovel. I handed that old shovel off to Lisa, filling in that hole so we can kind of fix up the landscape here. Lisa's come in here, moved all of her rocks, got them laid out how she wants them. Now we got to do a little bit of leveling on the inside, get this bed in here, and get it set up. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Instead of dulling my knife on cardboard, there we go.
Okay. It doesn't. I've got more, but it doesn't have to cover the whole area because grass doesn't grow well here as it is.
Yeah.
So.
We'll do it the best we can. We're just covering up the ground a little bit with some cardboard. It'll rot down, decompose, but it helps with weed suppression. The next step's putting all these old rotten logs in here. They're going to break down over time. We're using some store-bought dirt and compost because we're out for the season of anything that we have made here. We'll get all this put in here, try to level this bed a little bit. It's going to look pretty good. Y'all, we keep topsoil pushed up in different places here on the homestead. I brought some up with the tractor, and Lisa's going to use some 5-gallon buckets and get it toted over here. That's going to be our next layer. It's going to take a few buckets. Dump it in there.
You made it too hard to screw it all the way open.
Alright, we're going to throw some of this vegetable mix from Southern States on here, and Lisa incorporate it in a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Southern States. It's a vegetable seed starting mix. It kind of looks like the stuff we start plants in from seed. And it's pretty economical. See, all this stuff is really fine. This seed starting mix is basically what it is. We just bought it in bulk, and she's mixing in black cow with it because it doesn't have, it's a sterile soil. It doesn't have any nutrient in it whatsoever. But she'll be able to overcome that with a decent fertilization schedule. Y'all, the way we've done this bed, my knees. It's going to be really good. The seeds that Lisa's going to plant in here, direct sowing, are going to have an easy time getting up through this seed starting mix. Then they're going to reach down and hit that cow manure, and then hit the good topsoil that's under that. So this should be a really good, productive bed. Don't you think?
I think so. And economical.
Guys, y'all are looking at a total cost of $100 to do this bed. Lisa paid $70 for the little kit that she put together for the raised bed. And we've got $30 in material that we've put in here. Because remember, we used a bunch of stuff from the homestead already. And once we have more compost built up that all these animals are helping us provide, you're going down even cheaper in putting amendments into your beds.
And it's a permanent bed. This won't.
Yeah, this is permanent.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot. Stainless, or this isn't stainless, this is galvanized. It will rot over time. But we've been using homemade galvanized beds for 6 years now, with no signs of any rot whatsoever. And normally I build them, but Lisa wanted something specific, and I just didn't have the time, y'all, to build something. I got too much going on already, and I like this. It probably looks better than anything I could have built her anyways.
Not true.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us again today at the Piney Woods Homestead. As I got up here, did a little work for the missus, and got our little project done for a little garden here right close to the kitchen. Are you pleased with it?
I am.
That's good enough for me, y'all. Y'all have a great day, a great week. We'll see you on the next video.